The 2023 NFL season is finally upon us. This is Kate's Takes. Let's talk about it. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a few things, my NFL award predictions, and what team will disappoint and what team will improve from last season. So let's get right into it. The first award we have is Coach of the Year. Now my pick is Robert Saleh from the Jets. I know Saleh has an 11-23 record with the Jets so far, but with a great defense and a future Hall of Famer quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, the Jets are poised to go on a Super Bowl run this year. My runner-up for this award would be Mike Tomlin. Next up, we have Defensive Rookie of the Year, and my pick is Jalen Carter from the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Carter was a dominant force in Georgia, and I think that's going to continue because he's in the best situation possible with the Philadelphia Eagles and their veteran defensive players. My runner-up for this award is Will Anderson Jr. Next up, we have Offensive Rookie of the Year, and my pick is Bijan Robinson from the Atlanta Falcons. Arthur Smith ran the ball quite a lot last season with the Falcons, and they spent a top 10 pick on a running back. So I think Bijan Robinson will be used plenty in this Atlanta Falcons defense, especially with Desmond Ridder being their quarterback this season. My runner-up for this award is Bryce Young. For Defensive Player of the Year, I have Dallas Cowboys' Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is a dominant force in the NFL, and he is the heart of that Dallas Cowboys defense. I think Micah Parsons is truly a generational talent, and this award is his for the taking this year. Moving on to Offensive Player of the Year, my pick is Christian McCaffrey from the San Francisco 49ers. After McCaffrey got traded to the San Francisco 49ers, he popped off. He was perfect for Kyle Shanahan's offense, and he will take the pressure off of Purdy. He just needs to stay healthy. My runner-up for this award, I was torn between Jalen Hurts or Justin Jefferson. Lastly, we have MVP. My pick for this award is Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has a great supporting cast, he has an improved offensive line, and it seems like Joe Burrow improves every single year. My runner-up is Patrick Mahomes. Now we move on to the question of which team will have the greatest decline this season. I think the easy answer is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for quite a few reasons. I'm not sold on their head coach. They were 8-9 last year and made the playoffs. There's no Tom Brady, and their starting quarterback, Baker Mayfield, this is his fourth team in a year. Another team I see having a decline this year would be the Minnesota Vikings. I don't like Minnesota's defensive roster this season at all, and considering the fact that they were 30th in points per game last season, I don't see that getting better this season. I know they have Brian Flores as their defensive coordinator, but I don't think he's a miracle worker with this roster. I don't think they're going to be terrible. I just don't see them being 13-4 again, especially because the Lions made drastic changes to their roster. I do think that the NFC North is the Lions' division for taking here. Now on to more of a positive question. Which team will have the greatest ascension this season? I think number one should be the Chicago Bears. I think Fields is destined for improvement. They want him to throw the ball more, and they traded for DJ Moore this offseason in order for Fields to have that passing ability improve throughout next season. Chicago did get defensive additions in free agency, but I still think their defense needs major improvement, especially in the edge rushing position. However, you have to understand that Chicago was 3-14 last season. They were the worst team by far in the NFL last season. So even if they go 7-10 or 8-9, that is still a drastic improvement. An easier answer to this question is the New York Jets. I mean, they traded for Aaron Rodgers, they have an elite defense, and they have weapons on offense such as Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson. And lastly, a team that should improve this season will be the Denver Broncos. They were 5-12 last season. They hired Sean Payton. This is a make or break season for Russ, so I'm curious to see how Denver does this season because I'm not quite sold on them having one of the greater ascensions from last season. But I just wanted to mention them because it is a team that I'm definitely looking at and see if they improve. I always enjoy making predictions because I kind of view it as a time capsule. Hopefully it ages well. I would love for it to age well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and what team do you think is going to pull off an upset in week 1? My pick is the Pittsburgh Steelers over the San Francisco 49ers. Let me know your guesses in the comments down below. This is Kate's Takes. See you for the next video.